Point where it's coming into my inbox, demon is coming at you hard.
That's right.
So at this point, it's like we want to just nip it all in the bud. You know what I'm saying? And just talk about it. Let's have a dialogue about it, and let's leave it here.
That's right.
Last video, get it all out. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Think about what happened in the scenario. So every detail, I want to know everything. Tell me what happened. What's going on with this whole thing? Like, just let it all out. Real nigga moment. No, God should not lie. Recorded into the Akashic records. Let's just put it, boom, point blank period. Let's talk about it. What happened?
So, you want to talk about as far as the video or the actual?
No, the actual event. Like, what happened?
The actual event, right? So, when I was stationed in Georgia, in Augusta, Georgia.
Your age?
Say probably about maybe 24, 25, somewhere around in there. Because I was in Fort Gordon from 2010 to 2014. I was there for 4 years. So I had to be around 24, 25, somewhere around in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to come home. It was about 3 hours and a half drive away from Fort Gordon, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to spend the night with my Babylon pops, who me and my Babylon sisters share. You know, that's how we're related.
Okay, how old was your sister? What was the ages of your sisters at the time?
Sisters at the time, I would say the youngest one was maybe 9 or 10, and the oldest one was probably like 13.
And your age was again?
About 24, 25.
24, yeah.
Yep, and I used to come to my Babylon pops house and we'd spend the night, kick it, watch movies, drink and whatnot. And at the time, I was a heavy drinker. I would drink to the point of blacking out. Not all the time, but there would be time.
Pause. I'm scared to even listen to what he about to say, because it's the same guy that said he had molested his sisters. So I hope the authorities take this serious, because this is too much. I'm really scared to even play the rest of this video, but I am. Hold on.
Where I would drink and I not remember fully what happened the night before. And
so you was abusing alcohol?
Absolutely, to the fullest extent.
Okay.
And I remember one night I had woke up the next AM, and I remember going into my Babylon sister's room, and I remember going in there. And then
what were you going in there for?
I was going in there to see if they were asleep. I heard the TV was on and it was late, and I went in there to see if they were asleep.
Do you usually go in their room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing abnormal for me to go in their room, you know what I'm saying? I'm their brother, so, well, Babylon brother. And I went in, I remember going in there, and then the next AM, I don't know why I thought that was possible, but I did have the thought. I was like, because I know it would be times where I would get drunk and people would be like, yo, you was wilding last night, and I couldn't put it past myself to say that I don't remember what I did the night before. That's happened to me before. And I had the thought. I was like, could I have done that to my sisters? I had the thought.
What made you think that?
I'm not. That's the thing.
You woke up in their room?
No. I woke up on the sofa where I usually sleep at, in the living room. I didn't wake up in their room or nothing like that.
So wait, what would give you the thought? Why would you have to?
So now I think he's trying to backtrack on his story, but he's trying to explain why he thought, or why he molested them or whatever. But if he tried to change the story up, it's too late, buddy, because you already said you done did it. You know what I mean? Come on now, don't play games like this. Oh God, Lord.
Thought, I'm not understanding.
I'm not sure why I would have had that thought, but I thought about it. I thought, was that something that I could have done?
So if you didn't know you did it and you had no notion you did it, why even bring it up?
I'm not. When I was talking to,
he brought it up because he done it before. Why? I mean, what other reason is he gonna? Any normal man go wake up from a drunken night, you know, be like, oh, did I touch them? Because you thinking, oh, did I touch them again?
A reflection yesterday.
Right.
And I know that I was at a very low point in my life, and I wanted to die. And what I came to the conclusion of, I thought I was thinking on that manner as a reason to go forth with a suicide. That's what I think was the driving force.
So you have no recollection or memory of, and remember, you're being recorded right now.
That's right, yeah.
An Akashic record. So this day is being recorded. So at the end of your life, this will play back.
That's fine.
This is your moment to confess. This is your moment to come clean. Mm-hmm. This is your moment to say, hey, I told the truth. It's out there. So you can't lie to me.
Right.
You can't lie to anyone. You can't lie to yourself. So here's your moment to just let it all out. Mm-hmm. What you did. You could totally be real right here because you know you're going to be recorded.
Right.
I'm not talking about these cameras. I'm talking about life. When you die, your life will play back to you. In this moment, you had your opportunity to come clean.
Right.
If you did anything. And so, just to reiterate, did you touch your sisters? You have any recollection of touching your sisters at all?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay. So you, why did you have those thoughts then?
That's the part. I think it was in alignment with the way my life was going at that time. I was really depressed. During that time, I was considering suicide as well.
Why?
Because of the lifestyle I was living. I was in the military. I didn't want to be there, and I was using it as a means of survival in Babylon because I didn't think I could do anything else. I was in there for at that time I had been in for 3 or 4 years,
right.
And you have a contract,
right.
So you can't just get out. And other drugs.
Right.
So.
Okay. Okay. So all right. So you came here and you might have heard confessions from other people that had, their own things that's going on sexually within their life. Maybe they were touched. Maybe they were. Most of us have had some kind of abuse. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? They come from broken backgrounds. And did you feel left out, and that's why you maybe said that?
Yeah. I watched you say things that most people don't even have the courage to say.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, this is a part of the journey. So I have to talk about things that I know that I wasn't readily able to talk about in Babylon. I chose not to talk about it. It was 5 things. It was did I possibly have touched my Babylon sisters? That was 1. Liking transsexual porn, attempting suicide at one point. 2 women getting an abortion. At least they said they got an abortion at that time. Just things that I know I never talked about. And the 5th one was, I'm not even sure what the 5th one was.
But those were the main ones.
Those were the main 4.
Sounds like 4. Okay. Yeah. So with that being stated, you therefore came out and said that, and now what? Now you said that. Did I? And I don't know. And you said that your sister came in your life.
Yeah, not that video that I confessed on, but I did another video. Mm-hmm. And when I had first left Babylon, she was hitting me up all the time, trying to see where I was at, what happened, what's going on. And I ignored her because I felt like this was a part of myself that wouldn't understand my journey. And I chose not to speak with my Babylon family. I did it to everyone. I didn't talk to none of them. And she actually came in one of my live videos while I was talking about it, because a demon had said something about the video I did prior to, and she said clearly in the comments, she's like, nothing like that ever happened. You're not like that. You're not that type of person. And she even messaged
So she confirmed that nothing happened.
Right.
So nothing happened, dude.
Right.
Nothing happened. But you are feeling the shadows, should I say. You're feeling the shadows and the pedophile. So so your sister comes up in the live,
right,
in the joint and said you didn't do that shit.
Right.
Was it his girl sister?
You changed the story up.
I changed the story up. It was a couple of months after she told me that it never happened.
Right.
That I changed the story up because there was kind of like a delay on the demons. I guess it took a minute for people to catch on to the video, so I didn't lie about changing the story up until the demons started coming in on a regular basis. It became a daily thing, every second of the day type thing. So I said, let me make up a story to try to diffuse the demons because it was getting out of hand.
Okay. So, you made up this story, which was a lie.
Right.
You're feeling bad about that.
Right.
Now you feeling bad about lying.
Right.
Now you done. That's the thing about lying. Once you tell one lie, you gotta
perpetuate the lie.
Yeah, like. Yeah. So let's make it clear right here. Let's make it clean.
All right. So clear and clean. I lied about making up the story. The story was actually true. When I was when I had got drunk one time at my Babylon Pop's house, I remember going into my Babylon sister's room, and the next AM I had wondered if I could have possibly touched them. That was a thought that I expressed along with a couple of other thoughts during the live video.
Which you then you therefore found out you didn't. Right.
Yeah, that was the first, and it never got to that point of me.
What people don't know about you is that you're super honest. Like,
yeah.
That's something that you probably should have never said at all. Like, but the thing about you, what people don't know, and I have to clear this up, is that you're super fucking honest. And that's one of the things we love about you, dude. Like, we need that here. Like, you're like one of the honest dudes here. Like, you'll just come out and be like, yeah, I did this. It'd be some petty shit. Like, dude, why did you have to tell us that? Yo, you be so honest to a fault. So now you're tangled up in your own honesty and your own honesty. It's crazy.
Yeah, because after I did the live, I was expecting the same feedback that I got when I had expressed that I was an alcoholic. When I was an alcoholic, I got a lot of feedback back. People talking about, yeah, I'm an alcoholic too. I was in the military. Your story changed me. So I was like, cool. Let me talk about other demons that I haven't talked about that I know people don't talk about on a regular basis. And the touching my sister part, I didn't get the reverb that I thought I was gonna get back. It was completely negative. Nobody called me an alcoholic like you said, Chief. But as far as the touching the sister thing goes, it was.
Let me say this: what carbonation is the healing of the African American generational curses.
Right.
Okay, and that takes counseling. The issues we sit down and talk about publicly have got us into a lot of controversy and propaganda. Educated us about sex. We were also taught.
All right, I'm not going to listen to this whole live. Y'all know I don't never have the energy to do it. My spirit just won't let me, but I just caught that. And I'm just like, oh no, don't try to backtrack. No, you cannot. You thought you was going to get feedback from other people that said, yeah, I've been in a situation where I molested somebody. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. And y'all got kids there. You got other people that's around children. And you are, what you say, you was well grown thinking about your sisters in a sexual way. Because if you just would have woke up the next day, you just would have woke up the next day with a hungover, went about it like, okay, you thought about that because you did it before. Okay. And who knows that your sister or whoever came into life is your real sister? And who knows that if that is your real sister, if she even remembers something like that, you know what I mean? They might have been asleep when you was touching on them. Kids sleep real heavy. You know what I mean? And I just don't get it. But they're around babies. Elijah himself said he let his son play with his penis after having sex with his mama. They got that baby over there, baby Eliana, got her on pictures, asshole naked, around these perverted ass men. They like little bitty babies and girls. This other, not only got other kids over there. If somebody don't protect these babies, fuck these dudes and these bitches. Fuck what they doing. Let them do what they do. But somebody need to get these damn babies from them. And that's the truth. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
That we have a problem with sexuality.